Hey guys, Luis Moreno here with 360 Insurance Group. I have got a powerful team here put for you guys on this video. We've got Alex Branning from the Branning Group, founder of Agent CRM. And it's a CRM that I choose to use and been using for years, not only for my P&C agency, but now more heavily for my health insurance side of the business, the ACA and the Medicare. And then we've got Barrett and Ethan from Wave. Guys, thank you for being on here too. This is a feature within Agent CRM that they will talk about on the dialer. Hey, how does it work? I've never used one, so I'm super interested in the features and the benefits of the dialer. But before we do that, Alex, I'm just going to let you take over. I'm going to share my Agent CRM screen. I will be your mouse. Just guide me on where you want me to go.
Awesome. Thank you, Luis. And for those of you that are watching, I just want to introduce Agent CRM. It is a marketing platform built for insurance agents specifically. Our goal is to make it easy for you to run your entire business from one platform, and that's Agent CRM. One of our clients, Carrie, said, I am now running a fully automated business. Thanks, guys. So this entire process that we're about to show you, the goal behind everything that we built out is to make it so that you have a software that is working for you and then making it easy for you to see exactly where your business is at, not only with your sales pipelines, but also the activity within each contact and more. One other thing to note, we built this to be compliant. So for those of you that are watching that are Medicare agents, we've got your back. This is a completely, fully compliant system that you can use with confidence. And so let's dive into it. Let me show you what we built out. So let's start with the contact screen. As you can see here, Luis has many smart lists along the top. You can see he's organized his Facebook ad leads, his ACA leads, agents that he's recruiting, and more. On the contact screen, you can see a full list. You can also be able to sort it by when the lead was created. Like, for example, if they're a new lead, you can see when they came in, or if they're an older lead, you can sort by older leads. For those of you that are starting the new year off with a bang and you want to prospect leads that came in last year, you can simply sort your leads by date, oldest to newest, and then use the Wave dialer. One other thing that this has the ability to do is a powerful search. Go ahead and click on the search there, on the more filters on the side there, Luis, all the way over to the right. Our search engine makes it easy for you so that you can sort your contacts by what you're doing in the moment. So you can sort them by tag. So for those of you that are generating leads online, you're like, I only want to sort, I only want to see the contacts that came in from this campaign in December. I want to follow up with them again. You can do that here. And then you can also sort, if you wouldn't mind clicking on the back button there, Luis, you can also sort this by things like birth date. For those of you that are like, I only want to reach out to people who are 64 turning 65, boom, you can sort by birth date. It's got a lot of different features in here that are available to you. Our goal is to make it so that when you log into Agent CRM and you have an ideal, you're like, today I'm going to set X number of appointments, Agent CRM can adjust what you're seeing so that you can then take action on those leads. Finally, before we move on to the next screen, I want to share the import feature. You can import leads. So for those of you that are watching this and you're like, I'm not using Agent CRM right now, how easy is it to get started? We've made it ridiculously simple. You can import all of your contacts. You can tag them when you import them. We made it so easy for you. So when you sign up for Agent CRM, you can click on that link below. If you're watching this, like, I'm super excited. How do I get started? You can click on the link below. And then we offer free migration support and free trial. So you can just try it out for 2 weeks and see if it's a fit. We'll help you move everything over so you can get a full experience. Now, let's go ahead and move over to the automation side, Luis, because Luis has built out some incredible workflows. That's what we call it inside of Agent CRM, a workflow. Think of a workflow as a machine that is listening for preset triggers and commands to take certain actions. Those actions have a goal. The goal changes based on what you want. If the goal is to set an appointment, then that's how the workflow is set up. If the goal is to get someone to fill out a form, then that's what the workflow will guide them to. So go ahead and pick your favorite workflow, Lewis, and we'll just kind of walk through some of the options here. Awesome. I love it. So this is your Facebook lead form. So check this out. Agent CRM is listening to Lewis's Facebook ad campaign. A lead form is submitted. It's a new lead who is interested in ACA. You can see right here, Lewis has set up his workflow. He adds a tag to it. So now he can go back. Remember in that contact screen where I showed you, you can filter by tags? Boom, you can filter by that tag. You can assign it to the user. Now, you can assign this to a single user, or you can do a round robin. For those of you that have a team of people that are working with you, you can do a round robin and assign it to somebody on that even keel, one right after the other. Then Lewis has an internal email and text, and now he's notified, I have a new lead. One of the other things that you have the option of doing here, Agent CRM can actually call you using our phone system, putting you on the phone. The call would go something like this and say, hey, Lewis, you have a new ACA lead from Facebook. Do you want to talk to Alex Branning now? You push any button on your phone, Agent CRM with you on the phone will now call your new lead. So we make it easy for you so that this happens fast. You're on the phone with your new lead. Then when you talk to them, there's no, I didn't fill that out, I forgot what I did. No, they filled it out. You're on the phone with them. So if you go down
Alex,
here, you can see some of the other.
Here real quick on this workflow.
Yeah, go ahead.
I created it, and guys, I will tell you, when you click on that link down below, I'm going to give you this workflow. But when you go to Facebook and you create an ad, it goes into your lead center. You've got to go manually and go grab it. You don't really get a notification. I don't think it's real time. Now, what I do is, as Agent CRM is listening, when that ad comes in, I send myself an internal email. This email comes to me and my team, and the email, very easy. It's simple. It just says, hey, we got a lead from Facebook, and it gives me their name, email, and phone number. Okay. It sends me a text. So I can be out, I get, sometimes it's a little, people on Facebook all times of night. I will get these notices at midnight. I'm like, do I really want to call them? No, I don't. But I have this workflow working for me. Okay. And so this is huge, guys, for you all that are running ads, especially for a lot of you one-man shops. You can, duplicate your efforts and make yourself look like you've got a ton of people working for you, because you've got this workflow working for you guys. I close the majority of my leads because of this workflow. I'm gonna let you continue here, Alex, but I just want to tell you that this is huge, guys. This is what I call my moneymaker. I want to know, and you hit on something right now, Alex. Facebook leads, shelf life is very, very small. Okay, these people will forget that they filled out the form. So it is important that you get that notification and you follow up immediately. I didn't even know that about that feature you mentioned right now, Alex, about Agent CRM calling me to see if I can talk to them. I'm going to add that after we get done here, because I think that's a great feature.
Yeah, awesome. So thank you for that jump in, Lewis. So some of the other things that he did here, he created an opportunity. I'm going to show you that in a minute. That's our sales pipeline tool, all within Agent CRM. Now he's communicating with the contact. He sends the text and an email right away. Then he waits 10 minutes, sending another text and email. Again, I love what you called this, Lewis. This is your moneymaker. This is how we get on the phone as quick as possible with the new leads. So there's a whole series of text and emails that are sent inside of this workflow. The key is, this is something that Lewis has constructed so that he gets these people that go through his Facebook lead ad, gets them on the phone. Agent CRM is working for Lewis. Let's say, for whatever reason, Lewis cannot get on the phone with them right away. These texts and emails will push the prospect to schedule an appointment with Lewis, so that now he knows exactly when they want him to follow up. So that's a workflow. There is so much power inside of a workflow. Other things that you can do inside of here, you can use a workflow to send direct mail to people. This is great for those of you, if you have a onboarding process for a new client, you can use this to actually send mail to people using mailbox power. You can also use a workflow to connect with Zapier. If you have other applications that you need to use, for example, another CMS, we can send data there as well. This is a workflow. Now, let's go ahead and go back, Lewis, because I want to focus on a couple support options that we have, because some of you are watching this like, oh my gosh, that looks amazing. What happens if I get stuck? Agent CRM has world-class support for each and every one of our users. There is no priority support or anything like that. We have live chat available 24/7, live chat within the desktop application. If you click on the top right there, that black question mark icon, you can see the graphic. You're in touch with our live chat agent 24/7, you guys. We had somebody asking for help on Christmas Day. My team was there. We also have live Zoom calls at 7 a.m. and 2 p.m. Pacific time every single day. One of my expert team members jumps on a Zoom call, answers questions, and actually can take over your screen and show you how to perform different tasks. We also have phone and email support available to you as well, but nobody has live Zoom calls like this. We're the only person in the entire space that offers this, and live chat 24/7. You are never trying to figure Agent CRM out by yourself. We're here for you, and it is not an extra cost. It is all included in your $97 a month subscription. So let's
and I'm
dive
going to add
back
to
into
that,
the
Alex,
agents.
on the chat.
Yeah, please go ahead.
On this Zoom, guys, I come up with ideas, and sometimes I don't know how to make that idea work. So I will come in here. I'm like, join. I'll wait my turn. When it's my turn, I'll ask one of your experts, hey, this is what I want to do. How do I make that happen? And literally, guys, they take your mouse and they're like, this is what we're going to do. And they will either talk me through it or they would do it for me, which is huge. It gets all these crazy marketing ideas that come to my mind when I'm trying to sleep. Of course, not sleeping, but trying to sleep. And I can implement. I don't have to figure it out on my own. I just got to have the concept and then go to one of these live Zoom calls, and then they can help me set up the concept. So super, super cool. I will tell you what I'm going to do, guys. So you all are listening to this. Alex mentioned the tool or the feature where Agent CRM can call me when the lead comes in. I don't know how to do that, but I'm going to be on this Zoom call at 2 p.m. today, having them help me set that up. So I think that's an awesome, awesome feature.
Awesome. Thank you, Luis. So I want to show them the funnel builder as well. You can build an unlimited number of funnels and websites inside of Agent CRM. There is no 3 funnel limit for a different plan. You can add as many as you like. So you can see here, Luis has 96 funnels, 96 funnels. Some of these he's actually going to give to you when you sign up for him. Luis, what is your favorite funnel? Let's just show them your favorite one. There's so many in here to choose from, but which one is converting the best for you? Nice. There we go. So this is the survey funnel for ACA. So it combines the funnel. There's a form and a survey that you can all use as well. Inside of it, go ahead and click on the edit if you don't mind. So they can see just how easy this is to use. So the entire funnel builder uses a drag and drop. So if you can edit a Microsoft Word document, you can edit a funnel. And so simple and straightforward. This is so clean, so easy to use and edit. There's a receive quote button there. That receive quote button, does that open a pop-up, Luis? Or does that take him down to another part of the page there?
Yeah, when we hit the receive quote, it opens up I think it's a survey where we're going to ask them for their name, phone number, and email so we can call them back.
I love it. I love it. So this is one of his highest converting sales funnels that he's created specifically for ACA. It looks great. It's converting great. So easy to use and edit. So, and then every single lead that comes through here goes into a workflow. So you saw the workflow before for the Facebook lead ad. You can also set up a workflow for new leads that come in through these forms. And you can do the same exact action steps after a new lead comes in from a form. With the internal email and text, you can have Agent CRM call you when a new lead comes in through your funnel, and so many more. So this is how easy the funnel is to use. Again, unlimited. You have free support to help you out with this. As you're building this out, we're here for you in the live chat. And you have access to an entire library of templates. Some Luis is going to give you personally that he's built. Others are available inside the desktop app. On the left-hand menu under Click and Play Library, we have an entire library of funnels, workflows, and more that you have access to that you can plug into your Agent CRM account, all included with your $97 a month subscription. So, and then the final thing I want to show before we turn it over to the Wave guys so they can show you the new and improved dialer that we have inside of Agent CRM? Oh yeah, our branding library. We have an entire library of educational materials and courses. For those of you that are like, I'd like to learn at my own pace and just watch videos, we have that as well inside the Agent CRM training library. Of course, it is free. We also have many other free educational resources in here as well. You can see our Medicare Lead Summit that we did. We talk about generating leads for Medicare, some great training there, some great ideas, and so many more. So you have access to the branding library in here. Many free courses, some are paid, but there's it's like a full library of just goodies for you as you're learning how to market yourself online.
You know, I love this tool, guys. Number one is those Zoom calls aren't for basic training. I look at them as like, I have an idea, help me implement it. But with this branding library, you've got the Agent CRM course, which is this one right here, I believe. So you enroll, and what it does, it walks through every feature. So I went through all these, and they're small, short videos. I mean, they're not, you know, they're not 30 minutes each. So I like them. Because it is literally, well, I've got to sign in here and do this, but it will walk you through every feature within Agent CRM. Again, another great feature that Agent CRM has that I don't think anybody else has there, Alex.
Nope. We're the only ones that have something like this. So, and then let's show them the visual pipelines, and then we'll turn it over to the team here. So I want to show the opportunities tool that we have inside of Agent CRM. Yeah, go for it. So the reason we created the pipeline tool inside of Agent CRM, I used to use another CRM. And the only reason I used it was because it had this visual representation of my sales cycle. So I could customize the pipeline. So I could see the new leads that came in, did they schedule appointments? Did, you know, if for the ones that scheduled the appointments, did we were able to hop on the phone? And it gave me a really good overview of where things were at, how well I was doing, you know, and then some gaps in my sales cycle. And so you can have the same thing. And Luis has set up some really thorough pipelines for his own process for ACA and Medicare. And so, you know, we'll probably turn this over to the Wave guys in a second, but Luis has it set up for his business specifically. The key here for those of you who are watching and you're like, okay, I want to use Agent CRM, and how customizable is it? You can literally customize everything. So here's the ACA. So we talk about ACA leads. Here's the ACA. So leads without phone numbers, new leads. We have the information obtained, appointment scheduled, appointment. I mean, look at this. I mean, this is a snapshot of his entire business right here. So if Luis is sitting at the end of the month going, okay, I'm not quite to my quota yet, who am I going to spend time calling? Well, he could call new leads, but look at all the quotes that are sent out. Like, there's just so much you can see right away. Who's right on the fence? Who should I call to push over the fence to meet that quota? This thing is set up, ready to go for him, so you can call him right away. So, so I love this tool. It's one of my personal favorites from this tool. Don't click on any because you'll see some information we can't post on YouTube.
Yeah, I got you, man. I'm not gonna. I wasn't about to, man. I'm glad you told me. But guys, agents, you know, I'm coming to you from the agent point of view. So my desk was full of stickies. You know, I had all these people to call, and I'd be like, all right, what's to call me back or send me some information. You know, I could never keep track of my stickies, and then I put stickies on top of stickies, and then it's like, oh, before I knew it, I was just, I didn't have a snapshot of my business. So guys, this opportunities tab that I've created here, you're going to get this. If you use the link down below, I give you this. Okay. So that way you can start, you don't have to create your own opportunities. So you can use mine and then edit it, fix it. And then Alex, I think within each of these stages, things can happen, right? We can create workflows.
Yeah. Yes, thank you for reminding me. So the workflow can also be triggered when you move a contact over to a column inside of a pipeline. So for example, when the appointment was missed for Martin here, right? Luis could slide that over, bam, a workflow could go. A text could be sent. Hey, Martin, missed you on the call. An email could be sent. An internal notification could be sent. And then we could follow up with Martin until he reschedules another appointment. And that all happens. All you have to do is set up the workflow one time. And by the way, We have workflows already set up for this. All you got to do is modify it with your messaging and your voice. So you're good. And then it's set up. Then you just slide it over and it's done. Agent CRM does the work for you to get that missed appointment back on your calendar. So very powerful tool.
The one feature I love, guys, and again, this is about rounding out accounts and us agents making the most amount of money for the lead that we paid, is we just don't sell them this one product. It's hard when you get them on the phone and you're talking to them. You can't sell 10 products at once, but eventually I do want to sell them 10 products. So what I do is when I sell a lead, I'll move them into the sold. Now, if for some reason I didn't sell dental and vision to them, they're going to go into a dental and vision workflow where we're going to hit them with the dental and vision. And then if we didn't sell them an indemnity plan, we're also going to make that offer in an indemnity plan. And then you got to realize I'm a multi-line agent. So not only do I want to offer those three, but I want to offer life insurance. I want to offer auto and home. If they're business self-employed people, maybe we can do their commercial insurance. I mean, it's limitless, but it's very, very hard to do all that at one time. So there's workflows that you can create for all those other lines of business that you offer, and Agent CRM does all the work for you. I love it.
Awesome. Thank you, Luis. Some other tools that are here that we're not going to cover today just for time. You don't need Calendly anymore. We have a full calendar system embedded within Agent CRM for you to use. Team calendars, shared calendars, and the like. It integrates with Google Calendar and Outlook 365 so that it checks your calendar for any conflicts. You can see full conversations. So everything that you talked about with your contact is in there. You have your emails, your texts that you send, calls, they're all recorded. Every single call that you make from the system and then into the system is all recorded so you can go back to it later, fully compliant. We also have some great reporting tools. And then if you wouldn't mind scrolling down the left-hand menu, Luis, I'll just touch on a couple other things that are in here. We're not going to open them. I'll just briefly mention them so they can see it. If you scroll down so that we can see under the SendGrid credentials there, then we have other tools that are in there as well. We have Marketing Plus, which allows you to actually create and launch ads from Agent CRM. If you wouldn't mind going back, Luis.
Okay, sorry.
Click on the go back under settings. No, you're good.
Oh, okay,
and then
there
on
we
the
go.
left-hand menu, there we go. Yep. And so we also have a full onboarding, so you can onboard yourself, and then our direct mail upgrade as well. So we have a lot of different tools in here that we can show you. My recommendation to you, sign up for a free trial using the link right below this video here. Start the migration process. It's free. We help you. Start playing with Agent CRM. Use the workflows that Luis is going to send you. Modify the funnels that he sent you. It's not going to take you very long. And then put Agent CRM to work. If Agent CRM doesn't give you a return on your investment of time, then just cancel it. You won't owe us a penny. But I believe, and Luis believes, and we're the largest growing insurance marketing platform in the world. The reason we're the largest growing insurance marketing platform in the world, endorsed by people like Cody Askins, Arturo Johnson, and Luis, is because it works. We have systems that work. We have a team that works with you, and so many more. One of the things that we did last year was we added a multi-line power dialer with our friends at Wave. And so I'm going to turn it over to Ethan and Barrett so they can show you the new power dialer that you have the option of upgrading to inside of your Agent CRM account. So go ahead, Ethan and Barrett. It's all you guys.
Awesome. Well, so now, guys, you have a full system all set up for you, ready to go. That's the definition of a 360, right, Luis? All the way around, got you covered. It sounds like the Agent CRM is an incredible, just robust system that you can plug yourself into. It's a vehicle to take you to your goals in 2023. And so now you have all these leads and now you have this perfect system, but how are you going to reach out to your clients, right? Well, they've got that covered too. They partnered with us here at Wave, and I'm going to turn it over here to Ethan to explain the platform and how you can most effectively be, contacting your people right within Agent CRM. Incredible.
Yeah, thanks guys. Thanks, Barrett. So let's see here, diving in, when Luis was showing his screen and you just saw, all of these smart lists of different segmented, very focused, saved groups of individuals that he wants to offer services to, what you can do is pull up any one of those lists, right? So I have in this demo account just a group of 3 right here. Select these contacts and hit the dial session, so dial with Wave. And this, the first time, it's going to launch you into a couple of options where you can turn Wave on, activate Wave for your account. And 2 of the powerful benefits that we're bringing into Agent CRM, first is a multi-line power dialer. And so a multi-line dialer, if you're not familiar, is one that will actually make 3, up to 3, 2 or 3 simultaneous calls, outbound calls at once. And so if you've got a list of 100 or 2 or 3 or even 500 contacts, that like we talked about, strategies like filtering lists and going oldest first, or getting to quick Facebook leads because they have the shorter shelf life and we want to get to them really quickly. You can select those leads, do a multi-line power dial session, and it's going to reach out to 3 people at once. And so it's just like Zoom. You can jump in and actually have Wave call you on your phone so that you're connected, and it's doing those outbound calls right from your cell phone. Or what I generally do is computer audio. So I'm just dialing from my computer right here. You go ahead and hit start. It's going to queue up your first call. And so now you have a power dialer that's completely embedded into Agent CRM, right? You're not having to go externally and do a separate system and then try to find a way to connect it and share information back and forth. We're going to take Wave, it lives in Agent CRM, and completely leverage all of the data that you have in there. And so as you're calling, right? So as I dial this, and this is one of my colleagues, I'm actually going to hang up on this one just to show you that right here, right, you can disposition that call, which adds a tag. So down here where you've got your tags for this contact, so you can see my historical tags right there. And those tags can trigger the automations that Luis showed us, right? So they can trigger these workflow automations so that somebody then, after they get a no answer, after you leave a voicemail, Agent CRM is going to pick up and then continue forward with more automation, more of those text message automations like, hey, I tried to call, but we missed you. Give me a ring when you're free this afternoon, right? Something like that you don't have to do manually anymore. And so Wave works seamlessly in conjunction with all of the power and the tools already in your Agent CRM system. So with this, I'll hit no answer. If I hit resume, again, it automatically queues up the next contact, right? So I'm not having to think, who do I call next, and spend time in the transition. That's where a lot of time is wasted. If I were going to try and do these calls from my normal desk phone or my cell phone, generally what sets in is by the 3rd contact, just the 3rd contact, I'm already distracted and I'm getting coffee and I'm taking my bathroom break and I'm doing something other than making my calls for that day. And that's why you need a power dialer. And you can dial, 1 at a time like I am in this, or you can jump in here into settings and change this to 3 at a time if you're really trying to warm up an old list and get conversations flowing and happening again. And the power dialer helps eliminate those distractions, right? No thinking in between calls. Who do I, what do I do? It's guiding you through this every step of the way. A few other tools that make it really effective while you're calling that live within the dialer here. You can pre-record voicemails. And so this is really powerful. So I generally, when I'm doing this for myself, have 4 or 5 or even 6 different voicemails that are what I call campaign specific, right? So depending on the types of leads I'm calling to, I'm going to reference that in my voicemail. And when I'm calling and I get no answer and I hear a voicemail, Wave displays a button that you can just click and drop voicemail. Wave stays on the line, listens for the beep, leaves your pre-recorded message behind while you're moving on to your next call, right? So the time savings, you're going into call 2, call 3, call 4 until you get that answer and you have that conversation and you grow your business. And meanwhile, Wave's in the background helping you to make sure all of the right information is left behind there. Another really important factor with Wave is how it works, again, seamlessly with Agent CRM, is the phone number displayed as the caller ID. And this is a really important factor for a lot of you, is when you add on the Wave Power Dialer to your Agent CRM account, you don't have to start using a new phone number. Wave doesn't say, and here's the number that you need to make your calls. You can actually bring into Wave any phone number that you already own. And so this could be your Agent CRM number that's doing all the texting. And that way, when you call, if somebody does like a can't talk now, call you later text, it flows right into your Agent CRM. And maybe you've got a team, right? And that you've got an inbound flow that round robins calls between team members. You can make that number your caller ID, so that when you're doing outbound calling and they call that back, it goes right back into Agent CRM and routes them to where they need to go. And then you can see in here like a cell number. You can even dial with your own personal cell phone. I know some of you are like single operators doing your own insurance business, and that's powerful, that, you know, when you're calling out using a power dialer, you can be doing it, and those calls would just go right back to your cell phone. So anyway, that's what oh, one more thing for compliance. We almost missed this, but call recording. And so I see Lewis, he's shaking his head. He's like, yeah, we need to hit this. What you see right on screen here, this is really cool. So let me open settings, and then down here, you can record, have every call be recorded immediately. And those recordings flow automatically right back into your Agent CRM. So you can get in here and listen to those on those outbound calls, and then have that record and have it there living in Agent CRM. And so all of the call recording requirements that you have, right, are going to be fulfilled here when you're pairing Wave and Agent CRM. So let me pause there for a minute. Lewis, Alex, is there anything we missed or anything else that you want to be covered here?
I'm going to chime in on this. I've been an agent for 22 years. Okay. You will come to a point where you're going to get hit from your insured. No, you didn't do this. Oh, I didn't want that. And it might lead to an E&O claim. And I've had several, and I've won every single one of them because I have documentation. Okay. We have been, you know, when I started my business back in '99, we had a paper system, paper filing system. Then we went to paperless, where we save everything electronically. Guys, you need to have a record of your conversations, text record, email record, and now with this Wave feature, the audio record. Okay, you need to have them, because you may have Malia here saying, no, you never offered me this, or this is not what I wanted. And now they file an E&O claim against you, and then you've got to go defend yourself. In our insurance world, guys, I'm going to, burst your bubble here. We are guilty until we're proven innocent. We have to prove our innocence. The insureds are always right. So if an insured says something, you got to prove them wrong. It's not the opposite. So the only way to do that is you have to have some kind of system that records your emails, your text messages, and now your audio. Ethan, will you click on Malia? Just, I want to show these agents this feature. So you'll notice down, as soon as this thing loads up, you will notice there's a little bit more coming. Down there at the bottom, you see SMS and email. All of your text messages, your outgoing, your ingoing, will be displayed here. Your email messages will also be displayed here, and their responses. You can even go down to that little button next to the money sign. And if you already have some not the actual money, but the one to the left of it, you can have some you can have some templates that you've already created. So my staff, we have a template that when anybody calls our office, hey, I want an ID card, or I need to make a payment. When we're done with them, they go to this template and sends them a template. Hey, Alex, thanks for calling the office. Hope we took care of all your needs. By the way, whatever you want to offer. But now we have that transaction. Guys, E&O wise, you want to take care of yourself. Also, when you have all your ducks in a row, everything here, all your conversations. If you ever have an E&O, you will win it. I mean, you can. I've had insurers tell me, "Oh, you never did this," and I can go here. No, you know what? On November the 14th at 2:28 p.m., I called you. How can they dispute that? It's all there, time stamped. No, I called you, or whatever, or in this email or in this text. Guys, this is just huge from a compliance point of view. And now you all know, you insurance agents know that are in the Medicare field, if you're doing telesales, you have to record your conversations. Well, this is a tool that you can utilize now to record your conversations and stay compliant and not get in trouble. That's my take. Alex, you want to add anything to that?
I would just say nice little layer on top there. This is the ice cream on top of the cake that we have. Wave has really just taken over this market with this dialer. We are so proud to be able to say that we're able to integrate directly in Agent CRM. I mean, Ethan showed you how easy it is. He's not opening another tab. He's not using another platform. He's not trying to migrate contacts. Everything is located right inside of Agent CRM. It has never been easier. It has never been more integrated than now. There is no other system that has the level of integration that you're seeing within Agent CRM with the Wave dialer. Having said that, you do not need to have the Wave dialer to use Agent CRM to its fullest, but it is something that I believe that every single agent should use, not only for compliance sake, but also for ease of use and all the different tools that Ethan has showed you. So there is an additional cost to Wave. It is not included with your Agent CRM subscription. Everything else that I showed you prior to Wave is included in the $97 a month. If you have any questions about that, Ethan and Barrett are here to answer your questions. You log into your Agent CRM trial. You can schedule a free demo so they can show you Wave, how it would work with your specific account. So those are the last thing I want to say just about Agent CRM. I would just encourage you watching right now, start a trial. You have nothing to lose to start a free trial of our system. You get 2 full weeks to see what it's like, play with it yourself, migrate your data over so you can actually see it working. Send some text messages that we have. We have entire marketing campaigns pre-built and ready to go to revive dead leads, to ask for referrals from Medicare or ACA. It's all plugged in, ready to go to Agent CRM. You just have to modify with your voice and your message. Luis is going to give you things that he's built for himself. He's one of the most successful agents in the entire country, and you're getting the systems that he has created. It's crazy.
And all you got to do is ask. I think when they sign up, they do get them. And if there's something you're wanting, ask me. Hey, Luis, what about this or what about that? Do you have anything for that? All I've got to do is let the Agent CRM support people know that they can add that to your account, and they'll automatically put it in there. I've got a lot of stuff, and I don't want to share everything because then you're like, I'm not a P&C guy. Why'd you give me auto and home stuff? And but if you are a P&C guy and you want auto and home stuff, we've got workflows, we've got emails, we've got text templates. I mean, we got all kinds of stuff that we created. It's exciting. When I get an idea in my head, usually I would put it to bed because the idea pops up, but really putting it together, I had no way to do it. Now I just wait my turn on the live Q&A and they can make it happen. So I think that's a huge feature. That's why I got Agent CRM when several years back, and there's just no way I'm going to let it go now. It's got too much information. I love it. So guys, do me a favor.
Awesome.
Down below in the description, we're going to have the link for you to go and get your 14-day free trial, play with it. You mentioned ROI. So let's just do some simple math here. Okay, guys, 97 times 12, $1,200, a little less than $1,200. Okay, $1,200 for a year of Agent CRM. In the Medicare world, you've got to sell 2 new to Medicare, just 2 new policies. Okay, in the ACA world, 4 policies. Now we're talking about, what about all the other cross sells? Guys, you will get your ROI back in a heartbeat. And in addition to that, you will start making a lot more money, and you're going to look like you have a huge operation. And even though you might be a one-man show, it's just a powerful tool.
Thank you, Luis. And For those of you watching that have a team, you can add sub-users to your account for no extra money. We also have a great team plan. So for those of you that need to share contacts with other agents, we got your back. And there's also click and play campaigns for recruiting. So we've just got a whole bunch of fun stuff in Agent CRM. Go start a free trial, see what we got behind the curtains. So Luis, thank you so much for having me on. Ethan and Barrett, so good to see you guys again. What we're building is amazing and groundbreaking. So love working with you guys. Love working with you, Luis.
It's fun. It's fun, guys. It's exciting when you can create these tools and you're going to make a lot of money with it. So again, click down below. We'll have that information for you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Great. Thanks.